Y'all not gonna believe this.
What?
Y'all know what time it is?
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Uh-huh. Hey, it's What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what up, Doe? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. It is time for the return of the What Up Doe Show. I'm so excited. We ain't done a What Up Doe Show in so long. It's been so long. We could have had another OJ trial. It's been so long. I'm here with my homies, the Outlaws, out of Minnesota, the super producer DJ Rob 45. And of course, we got the graphic wizard Wayz in the building. What up, though? The What Up, though? The What Up, though show. We got a great show lined up for you, I believe. I am not sure because, quite frankly, I have been doing a whole lot today. I had a busy day, had a busy weekend, and so I've just been all over the place. But we gonna make it do what it do, baby. We came up at the last minute, decided to do this. So I pieced it together, and I had enough time to piece something together. It's been a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Been a lot happening.
Lot.
What's been happening with you, man?
Man, I got this new moonshine still, right?
Oh shit, there's been him and his moonshine.
And I can't put it together.
Did you read the instructions?
Nope.
I looked at the pictures because but in my defense, I looked at the pictures because that's all they gave me for instructions.
He looked at the pictures.
So, but I got him sending the extra hardware.
Hell yeah.
Wayz, what's going on with you, man?
Man, not much. Today I was at Ben's basketball tournament. His team placed 3rd out of 16 today, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, all right. That's cool. I thought he was about to say he was watching Benzino. That's what because he kind of paused after Benz. I was like, Benzino? What's going on with that, man? What's going on with that? So I'm pretty excited, man, about this being the return of the What Up Though show. I've been working on my website for my golf channel, man, and I'm pretty excited about that too. And it's something that I just want to share with y'all real quick. I just want to do it real quick. I really ain't got nothing to follow it up with, but it was just something as I was going through the archives and putting the show together. You know, we done a lot of stuff over the years with this show, and I just came across something, and I was like, I don't know if it's going to be a moment for it or not, but I got to do it. Woo! I can't stay. Can't stay. And so people that have been here before, you know what that is. And if you haven't, well, you know, I hope you enjoyed that anyway. Fellas, y'all ready to get this party started?
Oh yeah.
Always.
Well, let's get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
In sports, man, last night, Jackson Smith-Njigba, also known as JSN, he won the Offensive Player of the Year award. But his moment was ruined or tainted by none other than Druski, who tried to be funny when presenting the award, and he called him Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he said it more than once, and he was presenting the award with Barry Sanders, who was not at all amused. And so he took the mic and corrected him and pronounced it correctly, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And Seattle Seahawks been pushing back hard. Their site said put some respect on his name. So there's been some backlash for Druski, basically putting a little stain on his on the JSN's moment there.
Man,
And
there's a
Chris-
time. There's a time for comedy, and there's a time not to try to be funny.
But
It's the matter of which he tried to be funny that it's for me. I don't mind if you try to be funny about it, but that's not something you do on a public forum like that, especially on live television.
Yeah,
I agree. It wasn't a good time for a nigga joke.
no.
And it was in bad taste. I'm not gonna hold it against him too much. Comedians, it happens. We always trying to be funny. You think outside the box, and you say something that's probably in another setting is funny, but you got to read the room.
Yeah,
you hear it all the time. You got to read the room. Read the room, and that was not a good read.
no.
By Druski.
I would have been cooler with it if he was like, all right, he said his name properly and then finished it off with my brother. Then I would have been, all right, I get it where he was trying to go with that joke that's a little more TV friendly, but yeah, no. He went a little far.
Well, I think he didn't read the room correctly.
No.
Speaking of niggas, the Knickerbockers, the Pistons beat the Bockers off the Knickerbockers last night. They got their ass beat by about 40 points last night. That's that story. I didn't have to get that one out.
Didn't they beat them like 30 the last time too?
They sure did. They whooped them by 30 plus twice. Last night it was almost 40.
Man.
Yeah, they had them up by 40 late in the game, and they let that 40-point lead slip away. So they won by like 37, 36, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Because
teach them a lesson.
When the Knicks got rid of Tibbs, they ain't playing defense no more.
Well, you know what? They should have. They know they should have beat the Knicks last year, and so they got a thing for the Knicks.
Yeah.
They got a chip on their shoulder about the Knicks, and then you got the game's worst flopper, Brunson. They were showing how he got bumped in the chest and he started holding his face, trying to get a flagrant foul. Nobody touch your ugly face. But
somebody else. I know somebody.
I am to the Pistons with Rob. I am to the Pistons with Rob is to the Bears. So whenever I get a gratuitous shot to brag about the Pistons, I'm coming with it. Let's see here. Deion Sanders was it's Super Bowl week. Y'all know the Super Bowl. Did y'all know the Super Bowl was tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was today.
It's my favorite holiday of the year next to Thanksgiving.
So there was a question that came up that I thought was interesting. They said, is the Super Bowl the best food gathering of the year?
No, it's the second best.
Next to what?
Thanksgiving.
My favorite
Thanksgiving
holiday.
is the same thing. Everybody's, and this was the point. Every other holiday got the tradition. Thanksgiving, you got the turkey, you got the ham, you got some cranberry sauce, mac and cheese, collard green. It's the same thing with Christmas. You pretty much get the same thing you get on Thanksgiving, but with Super Bowl, you get all kind of stuff. You got a variety. You can get wings, pizza, pigs in a blanket, sliders. You got a much greater variety when it comes to the Super Bowl food than you do with the
You
other.
legit laid out every food we making for the Super Bowl this year. Shit, because I'm making lemon pepper wings, Cajun wings, regular old seasoned wings.
I got wings, meatballs, the little Smokies,
See the meatballs, yeah. See
We're
what
doing
up?
the pickles with the ham and the cream cheese.
The Philly people make some people make Philly cheesesteaks.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
love me some
yeah.
Phillies.
I did that last year.
Yep, you did. You
Oh.
did. So yeah, so that's what he was saying. There's a better variety with Super Bowl gatherings. There's a better variety, and you never know what you got coming when you get someplace.
Right.
I thought it was an interesting debate. Of course, it was a fat guy brought it up.
That's fair.
It was fair. I don't say that to insult him. I think it was absolutely fair. Getting back to Dion, because it's Super Bowl week. That's what I brought it up. It was Super Bowl week, and he was being asked about coaching in the NFL and whether or not he would consider it.
Before, and I know you're happy at Colorado, but before Shoddy went to the Cowboys, your name was kind of in the mix. Is there anything that would get you to jump to the National Football League?
Not whatsoever. What transpired with my son last year, ain't no way in the world. No, I don't have a... Thank you, Lord. When I stop like that... That's to keep you from saying you don't need to say. When I stop like that...
When he stopped like that, he was about to say something he ain't supposed to say, is what he said there. But yes, I guess that means there's no chance that Deion Sanders is going to be making his way to the NFL.
Nope. That ship doesn't sail.
Yeah.
I didn't think so anyway, because I believed him when he said it before, but every time I hear him say it, I feel like it's even more convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with his coaching style, I feel like he'd be handcuffed in the NFL as a coach.
Facts.
Who been on your mind? Who got your time? Who you been bothering with? Why can I make you mine? You used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your sign. And now I treat you like a work within time. Who been on your mind? Who got your time? Who you been bothering with? Why can I make you mine? You used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your sign. And now I treat you like a work within time. Who been on your bothering with? Who been on your who got you bothering with? Who got you who been on your mind?
What Up Doe Entertainment.
Okay, so what up the entertainment news? Bad Bunny's halftime show had some competition. And I did say had. The Kid Rock show has been canceled because everybody dropped off the show after it came out that he had a song out, and the operative word being kid, that was promoting pedophilia. The lyric said, young ladies, I like them underage. Some say it's statutory, but I say it's mandatory.
Yep. And you want to know what's crazy about that song? It was for a kid's movie.
Wow.
It was for the movie Osmosis Jones.
Damn.
Wow.
With
And that's
Kid
a good
Rock.
movie.
I mean, with Chris Rock.
Really?
Yeah, Chris Rock was in that movie.
That's wild. Osmosis Jones was the name of it.
Yep.
Why do I remember that title?
It's a
the movie.
cartoon.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I remember that name. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, man, that's crazy though.
So everybody pulled out. All the other acts said, "I'm out," so they had to cancel it. So much for the turning point. So much for them making the turning point statement about Bad Bunny.
Yeah, you better get Google Translate up.
Yes, exactly. That is correct. Get your Google Translator ready. Speaking of Super Time half bowls. Speaking of Super Time half bowl shows. Speaking of Super Bowl halftime shows, Billboard has ranked its top 14 Super Bowl halftime shows of all times. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yes.
At number 14, it's Coldplay.
Okay.
At number 13, Janet Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Tit Bowl.
Yeah.
Disappointed in that one. That's number one.
At number 12, Katy Perry.
Okay.
That's the night she glitched.
That's the night she glitched.
Her eye did like this.
Yes. Yes. At number 11, Rihanna.
Okay.
Was that the run she was pregnant?
Yep.
At number 10, Paul McCartney. At number 9, the Rolling Stones.
They had a pretty good one.
I actually liked the Rolling Stones when I thought that one was fire. At number 8, Michael Jackson.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's
I
low.
really hope there's some fire ahead of that one because
I thought there would be a little
Whoa.
surprise there.
that's
What
top
the
3.
hell?
At number 8, Lady Gaga.
Oh my God.
All right.
Billboard has lost all credibility.
Oh my Gaga, the man said. Oh my Gaga.
They have lost all credibility.
At number 6, Bruce Springsteen.
He had a pretty good one too, though.
Okay.
At number 5, Madonna.
I don't remember hers.
I was about to say the same thing. I don't even remember Madonna doing the halftime show.
I'm sure trying to remember it. Like I can't think of it.
At number 4, Beyonce.
Hers was pretty dope.
That was a
Hers was dope. She did 2 of them, didn't she?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think she did 2 of them.
That was the lemonade one, though, wasn't it?
I don't know which one. They said the year, but I didn't write the year down.
Okay.
At number 3, Dr. Dre and Friends.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
We gotta change that
That'd be
name to
my
West
number.
Coast.
At number 2, U2.
Okay.
I remember that one. It was pretty good.
It was
I
pretty
thought she was
good.
very high for it, though. I actually liked Coldplay better than U2, but
I agree.
Yeah.
And Springsteen.
and at number 1, you all know which one is number 1.
I was going to say, they better say it.
You all know which one is number 1. It is absolutely The Weeknd. Just joking. It was Prince. It's Prince. I'm just
Okay, man. Look, man, that stopped us dead in our tracks. You got goddamn Madonna on there that no one remembers, but not Prince.
Maroon 5 was pretty good, too.
Maroon 5 did do pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was. What was some others that? I mean, Kendrick Lamar did not make the list.
And he'd end up in my top 10.
He would have been number 4 on my list.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't have made my top 10. It wasn't for me. Who else is missing? I mean, I don't want to disrespect Kendrick. He would have been top 10. He'd have been top 10, not top 5, but top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the list. I think yes, top 10.
They definitely disrespected Michael, though.
Yeah, that was disrespect.
Yeah,
I thought Bruno Mars should have been on there.
Yeah, Bruno got snubbed. He had a great one.
Yeah.
Man, there's
I actually like Bruno's better than Rihanna's.
I would have snubbed Rihanna.
I
in the
tend to
15,
agree.
14.
What about Usher?
Usher, I
Usher
think,
was
had
good,
better
too.
than Rihanna too.
Yeah.
He definitely had better than Lady Gaga.
And I would like to reiterate, None of us remembers Madonna's. So I don't even know why hers is on there.
And they deeply
Yeah.
disrespected
I
Janet.
think Janet Jackson is disrespected, man. I think that's higher than 13. I think that's top 10. But yeah, no, I definitely would have dropped. Lady Gaga to me was not my top 10.
No.
Not and quite frankly, Katy Perry's off the list
Oh yeah.
for me. So
Yeah. I mean, what the hell was she doing up there with Baby Shark?
but yeah, she had them sharks. All right. All right. So that was let's yeah, Baby Shark. Teddy Riley was asked about doing shows without the original group. I'm wondering how people receive that.
How do you respond to the fans that are like, how can you do Guy without the original Guy members when they're still here?
Those guys don't. Let me just be real, man. Those guys, they don't like me.
Oh, okay.
I have to keep it real, you know. I've went so long, you know, and the thing about it is the reason why I've gotten on the tours with them and everything, because I do feel for them. They're my brothers, but I don't think they give the love that I give.
Okay.
And I don't go, I love you, man. I love you, man. Every 5 minutes, I love you, man. But they don't show the love. I show the love because I'm there for them. When they had nothing, I was there for them times, you know, and it just doesn't come back. You know, my mother passed away and she fed everybody. Everybody. And no one came but one person. And I don't really care for this person, but he came to my mother's funeral, you know, and just not to see them there because you slept on my couch in the projects. And then, but that's just how they are, you know, so I just forgive them, keep it moving.
Forgiveness. That's why we started this conversation with that chapter, man. Give a round of applause for
Wow.
forgiveness.
Wow. I found that interesting.
Yeah. I just like, I appreciate the fact that he does what a lot of celebrities don't. He was very blunt and honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Didn't Aaron Hall just get in trouble or something? Get arrested?
Oh yeah, he just got served with a warrant for the Diddy stuff. For the civil suit.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah, got one off. I got one off. Damn, I shouldn't use that term. Got one off when we talking about Diddy.
Speaking of Diddy, did y'all hear about him being in the Epstein files?
Yeah, I heard Epstein considered him competition.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm gonna get back to that story right there. So let's do this real quick. Freestyle of the day, Brad Franklin.
My first new music in 12 years, but the climate and the times that we exist in right now calls for a little bit more depth to the music, and it calls for a little bit more depth to the lyrics. So I thought it was appropriate in this day and time that we talk about things that are happening in Mississippi right now, here in the birthplace of America's music. Let's go. This Mississippi turn a red state to a blue cause we blacker than you. And they don't hate they legislate, that's what them crackers will do. See, they don't ride up on them horses, they don't carry them torches. They don't gang up in them sheets and burn a cross on your porches, that's over. They raise money and get elected to office. Become a senator or rep, my boy, they methods are flawless. They don't need hoses or dogs and they ain't gotta kill. They take our pain and that oppression and write it into a bill. I see them. Pass laws to weaponize the police, and they redrawing all the districts so they keep all the seats. That's the way they keep that power in the hands of elites. They playing for keeps so black folks can't get on their feet. See, Theo Bryan told Brett Favre he'd open a hole. That quarterbacking served a minute for all that money he stole. But every black public official let the truth be told. Shad White put him in jail and that's cold. No more trouble. I said M, I, crooked letter, I. Crooked letter, I. Back, I, and that shit won't fly in Mississippi. I said M, I, crooked letter, crooked letter.
Yo, that's Brad Franklin. That's Brad Franklin. That is Brad Franklin.
Fire.
That was fire, right?
Absolutely.
News.
So you brought it up, so I'll bring it up again, but I'll bring it up first to say Donald Trump, that's spelled with a small T and a big R, Trump. Donald Trump posted a video on Truth Social yesterday. In the video, it depicts the Obamas, Barack and Michelle, as apes. There's their face on ape bodies. Caught a ton of backlash and pulled it down and said, I know nothing about it. I didn't post it. But you know, everybody in the world respects us now.
I don't know who in the hell is telling him, feeding him these lies, or he's just coming up with them from his head.
Nobody's feeding him them lies. He's feeding you the lies.
All you have to do
about?
is look anywhere on social media, and you know the world is laughing at us. And
They're not laughing at us anymore. They're respecting us. We were the laughing stock of the world a year and a half ago, and then just 1 year, look at us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, our teams get booed out of the building at the Olympic opening ceremony.
Man,
On the same day, Obama was cheered in Washington. Basketball game. Come back, Obama, please.
I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's all a big ploy, you know. There's a lot going on. So you got that, you got the ICE deployment, and that it's the ICE thing it's all twofold. A lot of it is to cover up, keep us from talking about the Epstein files. Always something. He's a master manipulator. He's like Johnny the Mechanic of politics, right? The master manipulator. I'm going to get you to, we'll start a war. We'll do something else, something stupid, something crazy to make everybody talk about that. And so they won't talk about the Epstein files. So let's talk about the Epstein files. You mentioned it. Diddy was mentioned in there as competition, but Diddy. One thing I can say, Diddy's in prison for his discretions, but it didn't involve children.
Right.
Now there has been some people said that they saw some underage people in his presence, that there was some pedophilia on his resume, but it didn't come up in court.
No.
Donald Trump has been named in the Epstein files more times than Jesus has been named in the Bible.
More times than Harry Potter has been named in all 7 Harry Potter books.
Damn. More times than I remembered Madonna doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
So then that means Donald Trump is the main character of the Epstein files.
He is. He's been named more times, virtually more times than Epstein.
Yeah.
It should be the Donald Trump files. And Epstein is like, yeah, y'all naming me.
And then the more files come out, the more and more they come out, the more and more it looks like, oh, wait, was Epstein actually working for Trump?
Yeah. He's all over. He's all up in there. And you know what? The trumpets are quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They are mum is the word. They were loud about release the files, and now they are quiet.
Well, he's got a lot of them believing that the Epstein files was all just Democratic hoax now.
Well, and they're not buying that. They just won't say anything.
Yeah.
They're not going to repeat that bullshit, but they're just going to stay mum is the no comment. No comment.
They were all over Pizzagate until those files started to come out to finally realize, oh, that's how he knew so much about Pizzagate. He was part of it.
Yeah,
But the thing about Pizzagate is the pizza place that that was supposedly the center of Pizzagate didn't even have the basement.
Mm-mm.
There wasn't no basement there.
Yeah, that was all the makeup stuff. But the real Pizzagate that's shown in the Epstein files is more of how they order these young girls.
Oh, yeah.
For their services, in which they describe them as an item on a menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is all over them too.
Oh man,
Elon Musk is in it. It's
getting to be part of the party.
But hold up, what about Jay-Z skipping town? Jay-Z's name showed up and he skipped town. He was like, I'm out. Y'all talk about this when I get back. I am out of here. I am off to a country that's not being raided. I'm headed to Greenland. That's my safe space. I'll catch y'all later.
He did the most guilty brother thing you can ever do. He said, "Oh, gotta go," and that was it.
Motherfucker jumped on a private plane to an undisclosed location. I am a billionaire. I got an island. I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And here, I call it Jay-Z Island.
You said it's Jigga Island.
It's the Rock.
It's the Rock.
Meet me on the Hove.
Yeah. So it's funny. I remember when it first came out, I sent the link to this trumpet that I know. And he said, "That's all you got?" I said, "That's just a file, man. There's a link to the file. The files were released and somebody sent me the link. So evidently you didn't open it. You're just saying that's all I got." I'm saying that's all there. That's it. That's the Epstein files. I didn't open it yet. I didn't read it. I'm just sharing it with you, just so you can look at it. I can look at it. You can see it for yourself, and you can make your own determination what you see on there. And that's the last he spoke of it. Next thing I know, I'm getting videos about what's going on in Israel, and we got to save the people of Iran. And I'm like, what about the Epstein files? Motherfucker, you was all over that a little while ago.
Right.
Jeez. They just mum is the word.
Man.
Let's talk about it, folks. If Trump don't want to talk about it, we ain't talking about it.
Yeah. You know what really got them? They were all, oh, Clinton's in it. And then those files come out and they realize, oh, shit, he's in the same sentence as Trump. This is not what we wanted.
Clinton's in it. Clinton's, he did what to Trump?
Trump did what to Bubba?
Come here, Trump.
Trump did what?
Time to find out why they call me Bubba.
Oh, man, y'all crazy. In different news, Nike is under investigation for discrimination against white workers. Finally, you get a taste of our medicine, damn it. Now you know how we feel. No, now you want to play victim, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That all comes off the back of the orange man saying that civil rights hurt white people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I say to that, whatever. On to my main story of the night, and then I'm gonna close out with this one.
Okay.
That's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Because I want to go pop a gummy and hit the fire pit.
All right.
Yo, that is rapper Shine. Rapper Shine was once living the American dream, had a couple hit records, was on the Bad Boy label, and then he was caught up in an incident at a club with Diddy. Allegedly took the rap for Diddy's crime and did 10 years in prison for a nightclub shooting. He was thereafter deported to Belize. Well, back in Belize, stripped of his U.S. spotlight, he rebuilt himself, but not as a rapper, but as a leader. He entered politics, spoke for the people, and climbed the ranks until he became the leader of the opposition in Belize's government. From inmate to statesman, a transformation few could imagine. Years later, the same country that once removed him allowed him to return legally, not as a defendant, not as an inmate, but as a foreign dignitary, welcomed back onto U.S. soil, proof that redemption doesn't always follow a straight line. So big ups to Shine. His story needs to be told, not sold.
Big ups to Shine.
And that, folks, is all there is for the What Up Though show tonight. I want to thank y'all for joining us. I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson. I am here with the Outlaws, the super producer DJ Rob 45, and the graphic wizard Wayz. This has been the first episode of the umpteenth season. Man, I've been doing this show. It's been revamped and redone different ways, but the original What Up Though show started in 2014. So damn, y'all, it's been 12 years since I've been doing this show. And it was no way. We had planned on changing the name. We were going to call it the Fireside Chat, do something different. 12 years in, I said, no, got to preserve it. Got to keep it rolling. Can't just shut it down just because. Can't do it. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, the Bonfire Network. There's also the What Up Though Show Network. Well, not the What Up Though Show Network, but the What Up Though Show page. And also make sure that you like what you see if you like what you see. And make sure you do what, Rob?
Hit the bell.
Okay, we don't got the bell. I got the wrong one. Got the wrong one up here, so I can't hit the bell tonight. But you know what he means. Hit that bell, and they get your notifications that we're doing something else. And on that note, we're gonna fly out of here with another freestyle, the freestyle of the week that was supposed to be freestyle of the weekend, but I had to give that other one, the Mississippi joint, some shine. It wasn't really what I had in mind, but I want to do a freestyle of the week. We're gonna be out of here like last year. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. That's your boy DJ Rob 45. That's my guy, the graphic wizard Wayz. Peace out, press your crease out, keep the police out while I bust his knees out. Here's AJ McQueen, and we out of here. Peace.
Some classic for your soul, yeah. Yo, I walk in and turn a trap into a synagogue. They asking who the chosen one, God, sent a God. On West Side, they call me Moses, yeah, I did my part. I write these bars in paintbrushes, it's expensive art. Basquiat crowns, yeah, I been raw. Your favorite rapper shine, but he'll fold, yeah, tenfold, they gossiping. Me, I talk to God for the tenfold. I walk in, they smoke the sage. Yeah, I'm the one they sent for. Yeah, it's heaven sent. They admire what my will is. It's my fifth element. She want me all up in her skin. Yeah, she love my melanin. I ain't got time. I'm in my prime like Amazon. I mail it in. She said I'm a breath of fresh air. She love my sentiments. Yeah, I've been staying healthy. Always working on my mental. Plant-based. The other day, I made a burger out of lentils. I started therapy and reading books for a fix. I used to drink and go dumb, and now I think and grow rich. I'm looking in the mirror, working on whatever shown. Because you are who you are whenever you are alone. Single for a while now, self-love is what I'm on. Told my ex, leave me alone before I turn you into a poem. Love hurt is still black love. Some of y'all need to take off the B because you lack love. Keep taking L's, take off the L, look how you act, love. Instead of going on trips, go to therapy and unpack love. I hope you heard me in the back, love. This guy body rhetoric. Free my cousin, he met a connect in Connecticut. He snitched on him, yeah, them streets had him shook. He couldn't read the room, now he need money on his books. Now he collecting cars, there was a hotline. She like my energy, now she wanna know what's my sign. Yeah, I follow God, I don't really follow guidelines. Got it in your body, then hush. I'm on my king shit, yeah, this a royal flush. Yes, yes.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?